Hey everybody, just doing an open box review of the Steyr Mannlicher L9-A1 pistol. Pistol's empty, safety check. The L9-A1, I believe, started hitting the market the spring of 1999. It features what Steyr calls a Manox finish, or for normal people, nitride finish. The sight system they call trapezoidal. You'll see that there's a triangle in the front and a corresponding triangular rear sight. So your sight picture looks like this. Some people don't like it, other people do like it. I personally like it a lot. Every time it comes up, I'm always focused on the front sight, which is where you should. The safeties, it's got a trigger safety, drop safety, a firing pin safety, a manual lock on this side. Comes with two tools. You can push in and rotate. I'm not a fan of manual locks like that on pistols, but to each their own. Right here is the takedown lever. Takes down like most conventional pistols. Magazine release, slide stop, or slide release if you will. The safety, the trigger safety, I like this safety a whole lot. You can push it from the bottom, you can push it from the top. It doesn't matter which way your force is coming from, it's always going straight rearward. Trigger pull on this is about 5 pounds. You hit a wall, brake, rack, trigger reset. Nothing to write home about. You can barely hear the reset, but you can definitely feel it. Does have a threaded barrel on this particular L9. The barrel length on this version is 5.050 inches. It does feature conventional rifling, so for the guys who do reloading and fire lead bullets, that's awesome for them. They don't have to worry about lead falling. I guess one source of contention I do have with this particular firearm is it does have two loaded chamber indicators. One is right here, just like a Glock. And then one is actually a rod that sticks through the back of this slide. So when you have a loaded chamber, this rod will be pushed up like so. And you'll be able to run your finger across and you can feel it. Of course, the first rule of all firearms is your firearm's always loaded. And I'm not a big fan of the mechanical plunger getting in the way of a round. The round is naturally trying to feed into the chamber, and anything trying to stop that, even mechanically, I'm not a real big fan of. But I've never had one fail on me on any of my other pistols, and God willing, I never will experience a failure because of that. Anyhow, so yeah, this is the Steyr L9-A1 pistol. They are done making the A1 pistol right now. They're going to the A2s. The A2s are only featured in 9mm. As far as I know, they have dropped the 40 cal, which is unfortunate because 40 cal really is a stout round. The pistol feels amazing in the hand. I can't really explain that. I can't show you through video how good it feels in the hand. Some people don't like the grip angle, although if you have a Glock or have ever shot a Glock, here's a Glock Gen 2, you will note that the Steyr pretty much for all intents and purposes has the same grip angle, and for the most part is the same size pistol, aside from the threaded barrel. So yeah, the recoil spring guide rod is plastic. That bugs some people. It doesn't bother me a bit. I've never had one fail, break, or melt. And I don't have any reason to believe that this one will fail, break, or melt either. It does look like it has some fiberglass reinforcement in there, so that's good to know that's not just 100% polymer. Feed ramp is huge. It does look polished, and the chamber looks fully supported. Can't really see that in there, unfortunately, but let's see if I can get a flash in here. Fully supported chamber. Anyhow, yeah, you guys can talk amongst yourselves in the comments whether you like the secondary chamber indicator, or whether you just hate an angle on the pistol, whether you hate polymer pistols. The only other source of contention is that the threaded muzzle did not come with a protector, so I'll end up making one of those for it. Anyhow, yeah, Steyr L9-A1.